Okay, good morning and welcome to Mo Knows, featuring me, Monica Mo Justice. Mo. Ugh, let me see something. All right, hold up. Let me come over here and do something with my this thing right here, this thing right here. Boom, boom. I think I got it.
Uh,
No.
uh, uh, here we go. Welcome to the show. Monica Mo, justice in the mix. Bringing truth with no tricks. Mama Mo, here we go. Welcome to the show. Monica Mo, justice in the mix. Bringing truth with no tricks. Saturdays our day to shine. Focus on books and storylines. Courtroom drama commentary. Keeping it real, never scary. Mo justice dropping wisdom. Weekend vibes, you can't miss them. Open your mind, let the truth be told. From the cases big to the bold. Deep dive into legal scenes. Breaking down what justice means. Analyzing every clue we find. No stone left unturned, no mind left blind. Gather round, it's time to see. Justice served thoughtfully. Books and cases, join the ride. Monica Mo, justice by your side. Oh, justice dropping wisdom. Weekend vibes, you can't miss them. Open your mind, let the truth be told. From the cases big to the bold.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I should have checked the sound. I did all of that and I still didn't check the sound. All right, let me go over here and do my little. I be forgetting. This is what happens when I don't come through OBS. All right, so I know I'm live. This is so weird. Okay, this is so weird. They changed the way, they really did change the way this look. Wait a second. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so here it is. All right. Yeah. Yesterday I came on here and something was totally different, and now I know. Now I know why. Okay. I figured it out. Um, yeah, so the people that depend on me, well, nobody depends on me. Let me not say that. Because let me figure out how I'm gonna say things because people, you know, you don't want them, you don't want anybody to misunderstand you and what you're saying. All right, so that's gonna be that. Let me let y'all hang out for a minute. I'm gonna go and one more thing I want to do. So let me entertain you while I do that. All right. Come over here and do this. Um, boom, 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 boom. There's something else I wanted to. Oh, I wanted to test the sound. Um, okay, the sound is good.
Your mind, let the truth be told. From the cases big to the bold. Deep down in the legal scenes. Breaking down
What
what
justice
justice means.
means?
And that's true we find. No stone left
That's crazy. All right, so that feature hasn't been working lately. Okay. All right. So we got the sound check done. We got oh, I think mm, all right. Let me come over here and edit. Let me come back over here. All right. Always something around here. Always something. Um, be careful who you are acting to or who you giving your reactions to. Cause it might blow up some people's heads around here. Um, anybody can snip anybody's video and turn a narrative out of anything by just playing you a portion of what a person said. I'm going to remind folks to go and listen to things for yourself. Do not take anyone's word about something at face value. Go and listen for yourself. Being part of being critical thinkers is getting out of the mindset of just listening to what somebody tells you happened, and go listen for yourself and see if you see it the same way, if you feel about it the same way, and then come back and have a conversation with me. So let's go to community walls. I got some time today. I'm acquainted with my setup. I'm gonna work on some things that I think I should have worked on. Automatically generate a vertical crop version for your short feed. Oh, let me find out you can do that right out of YouTube. Oh, you stream yards people ain't got nothing on YouTube. Okay, all right, that's what's up. That's what we talking about. I can't do that now, but I will be doing that the next time. That's what's up. Okay, all right, we'll be doing that. All right. Just to reinforce some things that I said yesterday, because I didn't realize. Oh, yes, you did. Well, you the bomb.com. Um, when you have to go into the French quarters, in a parish somewhere. Listen, psycho. In the words of KK, um, that's your skirmish that you got yourself into over there with KK. I didn't come up here and go in someone's chat and they told me to get out, step back, fall away. Okay, I'm done with you. Thank you for your services. However, which way you want to say, they told you to get from around them, to leave them alone. And you continued to come back. It's always the person who is the aggressor trying to make commentary fit their narrative that their victim, the aggressor's victim, is somehow the person stalking them. No one's if we were to quantify stalking right now, it could never be somebody watches somebody else's platform, because you have a platform out here in the public domain, so which is built on the premise that you are sharing it with others to see it. So to come out here and to keep saying that somebody is stalking you because they are putting out here the stuff or regurgitating the stuff that you put out here on the internet, and to be calling them a stalker is a misuse of the terminology and it marginalizes folks that are being truly stalked. And it camouflages the behavior that you engage in yourself, lovely, whatever your last name is, because I don't even know what it is. You've been married a million times, so I would just say lovely the XXX, another X. And how about a triple X? Okay. The difference and the quantifier on being a stalker is the moment you went and got on your live stream and said, "Hey, Karen, what's up with that court date in May?" That was the moment we, at least Monica, could truly say you was a stalker to Karen. One, that information was never on the internet. I, Monica Mo Justice, who spoke to Karen every single day, maybe 2 and 3 times a day, was not aware of any court dates until you came out here and said that. Who's stalking whom? So to come out here and try to use my words to try to get a rouse out of somebody is just false pretense. It's a nice try though. What is it? Thank you. However Karen says it, hit him with a Shrek. I still can't do it, but it's up there with that down memory lane thing that Karen does. Anyway, not for nothing. Like that's anal. And I think that's all I have to say. And that's the most recent example of stalking that I ever did see. And yes, that incident of you doing that craziness and then coming out here, and not only did you come out here and find some, I'm gonna use Karen's word, some public information and tried to make it super public inside a community that exists of what, less than 100 accounts. You was in somebody's business that you should not be in. Try to find an answer to that. Instead of coming out here and saying, "Well, can you tell us what that was out? Can you?" No one has to enlighten you about their life. And the fact that you made a video to say that, it further demonstrates your stalking mentality. So you cannot try to deflect and put that on somebody else. Oh, she's stalking me because this and that. If you would leave her alone in the first place, you probably wouldn't have anybody reminding you of your mishaps, your missteps on here. And I'm being polite because coming out here on Veterans Day and telling people that you are a former veteran was a scam to collect money from the hearts and strings of people who would give to veterans. All the way down to the story about it's just too much, right? So not only are you stalking somebody because they're pointing out your inequities, it's just it's the craziness for me. But carry on. I mean, I was listening to a video because I was looking for the clip to get a beefy. When he came on my platform and was up here, giving me all the love that he was giving me. um I just see things for what it is. Oh, I know what I needed to do up here. I needed to find I want to overlay for what? Oh, let me find out. Set up an overlay for your brakes. This overlay will need to be integrated in your third party encoder to work. The overlay will appear when your ads aren't available. Oh. Use use this URL to add the overlay. Ah, Oh, Mo, you and YouTube got. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Ooh. I know when I could use this. Shout out to YouTube for trying to get into the 28th century. This is some amazing stuff right here. I'm so excited. I thought can somebody get excited about that? Because I'm excited about it. Can someone get excited about that? This is going to be amazing. Oh wow. I I gotta come back and work on that. Oh, I will be incorporating these little tidbits. Guess what? And you don't have to pay. See, YouTube is helping some of you people out that don't got the $40 or $50 for StreamYards, however much StreamYards is. I don't really know what the price is. That's amazing sauce. Shout out to them. Oh, that's new. Let me see if there's anything else new I didn't see around here. Okay, I have never been in the business of chasing trolls, but I do understand that people's good morning, Miss Natural Orleans. How are you today? Um, this is crazy. All right, so that I gotta look at the girl. Bye. You got me all you. I'm all in my feeties right now, trying to do something differently. All right, so that takes care of the psychotic hoe, roach eating hoe over there. Um, it's interesting. Just watch who you call a stalker, and check your own behavior in the process of it. I can't. Again, I cannot take my content and I can't prevent people from utilizing it on their platform. What I mean? I'm doing great today. God is good. Um, he woke me up this morning. So, um, that's that on that front. Uh, Let me see if I can address something else in the same realm of the situation. Um, I don't have let me go back to the construction because I got I'm just gonna have to put names on it. I got Joy on a community post over there, and she's talking about, hey, the forest is under construction. She hears construction work in the forest, and I'm like, I just gotta laugh about that. Okay, you hear construction work in the forest. The saying is, a tree falls in the forest. No one is there. Let me see what's the other part. No one is there. So who heard the tree fall? Something like that. No, I think the question is, do you hear the sound? What sound does the tree make? Something, anything to the effect. The importance of that tree being in the forest, it means that you're not out in the forest. Some people are in alleyways, but they wasn't in the forest, right? So to put something out there and be like, "Oh, I hear construction in the forest." Let's take it out of its philosophical context. That would mean that trees are falling in the forest, construction work is underway in the forest. It represents reconstruction or gentrification. Um, it also means something is being developed. So when I woke up and I saw that post and I read it, I said, "Wait a minute here. Is somebody trying to tell us that while the forest was barren, means nobody was in the forest and nobody was looking at some people, So you gotta equate the forest with channels and say nobody was looking at channels. Nobody was watching these channels. They were just in the forest by themselves and trees was falling. That means that maybe some people was in their chat, maybe some people wasn't in their chat. But whatever was going on in that forest, in that chat room, I wasn't there, so I couldn't hear it. But then you come up and say, but there's construction work going on. Are you the person building? And this is not intended for joy. This is being built up. I'm in the forest now, taking her community post and making my own content out of it. Okay. Thank you for the inspiration. So is somebody constructing what the rest of the forest is putting together? I don't have anything against anybody here, but I do know that some people on this platform have I'm going to say fundamental topics that we can easily associate with their platform. The race topic is prevalent in some channels, and some people buy into the race topic. I don't. My limited capacity on discussing the issues surrounding race, I draw the line when women, white women, impersonate Black women, women of color, Black and brown women. So I put my red line in the sand. If that means that I'm in the forest, I have roped off a section to say I will not tolerate, deal with, encourage, support that type of conversation inside of the forest. So have fun at it. I know it's out there. I'm definitely not part of it. I'll be watching and learning as I have throughout the years, but not contributing. Ooh, Mo, hit him with the whoop whoop. There's one thing to be an observer of something. You watch something grow, you watch some stuff fester and grow. But you don't always have to be a contributor. You don't have to provide sunlight to some of the stuff that's out here. You don't have to nurture it by feeding into it, providing it with water, the tools it needs to survive. You don't have to be that conduit to some of the shenanigans that are here on this platform. Many of us are much bigger than that. Some of my best relationships up here. I think I have a very good friendship. I don't even know if I could really call it a friendship. Um, I don't know what I don't really know what to characterize my bestie as, but I do understand what the relationship means to me. Doesn't mean that she doesn't give me a hard time, doesn't mean that I don't give her a hard time. But it does mean that we have a mutual respect for the other person's opinion, even though there are times when it really is different. It's different based on our experiences here on the platform in the digital space, as well as our personal experiences in life. Um, but to see people attempt to drive wedges through it, right? Just because you may believe that you were successful in driving a Mack truck through the cousin relationship, which you really haven't, but to each its own. That's why it seems it appears to some people to be like lesbianish. Um, but it is what it is. Um, with the one caveat, I don't watch everything that goes on around here. Sometimes I get wind of some things and I fly with the things I get wind of. And then sometimes, I really just, I keep that kind of energy away from me. Hmm. I always find myself being cautious when I speak on certain things and people because the way I see something and I speak on it, and then depending on how it gets remixed on this free app, can become something can become something totally different. Yes, yesterday I was elevated. My level was elevated because I hate when I miss the opportunity to check a mofo, especially when I catch them slipping. In the words of DMX, them slipping and I can't get up. I'm, I'm slipping. Like, I just, I hate when I don't catch it. But I be trying to be respectful for people who pee standing up. And then I realize that there's some real unmanly shit on this in this space. And yesterday I was elevated because you couldn't even de-escalate me, to be quite honest. Because I was looking at the missed opportunity to really like, but if you go back and you listen to me, I was on fleek with this person. Actually, I don't really have to make a clip of it. Hold on a second. Let me go get the video so we could make ourselves at home. Um I'm slipping and I can't I'm slipping. I'm falling and I can't get up. I'm slipping. I'm falling and I can't get up. Um wow. Disagree, disengage, but don't denounce. Hey Mo, what's up with you? I got distracted. I might have to go back. What's up with you, Mo Momo? What are you doing, girl? All right, I think that's good. Let me come over here to zoom it up. Get your zoom on, girl. Let us do share. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. Does this work? I'm always trying to do something. I need. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me see. Can I do this? Let me see if this works. I'm still messing around with this darn thing. Okay, hold up. Let me go to which one am I gonna use? I'm gonna use. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this works out. Let's take a pause and see how this works out. I'm still trying to get it to do what I want it to do. Let me see if it. Ah, shut up, Monica. I'm in the Zoom, y'all, and I'm treating the Zoom like it's a StreamYard. I don't really know if it did what I wanted to do. The only way I'm gonna know that is if I come on cam. Mo, are you feeling good today? No, I won't be on cam. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's see where we are at with this because I think this is the point, but I might be wrong. But no, I don't have to go back because I already made my point. You can go to the you could go to that woman's video and see. Let me see. I hate people that when they interrupt my program. I might be wrong. I might have already played it. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some beefy in it. Girl, you was too far ahead. You was too far ahead. Oh, poor thing. Oh. Well, let me not start here, cause this would be like in part two. So let me pause this for a moment. Let me stop sharing. Let me go find another video. Cause let's put it in its proper perspective. I don't want y'all to miss the beginning, the middle, and the end of some crapola. Let's go, Mo. Let's go, Mo. Let's go. It's always good to replay your own videos on your own channel. Ain't that something when you can make your own content from your own stuff? All right, let's go through this video archive. I want to pay particular attention to the video that I was just had up there. That one is from November 20th. Okay. But I want to go to a couple of days before November 20th. So let me find what I want to go to. And I'll tell you the date on that one as well. All right. Um, nope, it's not gonna be up there. It's gonna be still around here. Let's see what this one. Peace and Pieces in the Cemetery. No, it's not that one. Crochet. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, cuz. No comma here. Only reality check. Oh, I love that title. Flawless Friday, just like today is. And then we got what is this one? Nope, that's not that. That's not that. Nope, not that one. Well, goodness, where is this? Thought I had it. Hold up. I gotta do some I gotta do some soul searching. Oh, it is pieces. Okay. Sorry. It is this one. Hold up. Because I couldn't see the whole name. All right. So the first video I had up is from November 10th. This video right here that I'm about to begin with is from November 2nd. So we need to see how things progress around here. And no better time than the present. So this is a reaction to a post I saw at Shadow. Monica is a troublemaker. She is a cousin of Joy Chit Chat, but I think it's more personal. I think she's jealous of Joy Chit Chat, her own cousin. All right, let me get back to my Zoom. All I want to do is hit my Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. Shake your rump. I'm gonna have to try to get these to work. But anyway, let's go. We're gonna go to this video. We're gonna do what we do with videos. In this video, I have put the names of the people that were on the panel, but I believe this was a call out anyway. Shout out to Mo for blowing out that hair, girl. You did the damn thing. You did the damn thing. When Queen Mosabi comes to the community, it's always an interesting venture. Hey, John Frank, what was your video about yesterday that you took down? I didn't get a chance to see it. I was in traffic. I didn't get a chance to see it. New York in the building. I want y'all to see. Let me just stop. Let me stop fast forwarding. I want y'all to see. I just want y'all to see the stuff that homie was putting inside the chat. Hey there, beautiful Monica Mo Justice. Now, let's be clear. This individual didn't just stumble across my platform on this day, November 2nd. He's already been around here speaking negative on me because you'll hear it for yourself. Oh, I done touched the wrong thing. Hold up. I don't even know what that is. I done touched the wrong thing in this equation. Remember, if you go back to the defensive theme in their opening statement, perception is reality. So he's, hey, beautiful Monica. All right, so let's see what beautiful Monica. And I'm not like these other peoples. I'm a good listener because I got questions. I'm going to get me a pin for my hair. And then you're using the information against people based on your interpretation of what the heck they said or didn't say. That thing is crazy to me. That I don't know what I was saying before this, but guess what? It's still applicable in today's in today's dynamics. Hey, what's up, Cameron? What's up? What's up, bestie? What's up? I don't know. You still want to be my bestie? Because you know you got people out here trying to strike a wedge, but don't answer that in the chat. Because if you say no, my heart will be broken. Then I'll be running around here like a tree in the forest, upset. Anyway, let's go. That's crazy. And that's what it is here. All the way down to the fact that y'all pulled out some pictures and said, this is you with so-and-so. And the person, I need to pause right here. I know y'all can't see it because I was using StreamYards, but I also have a program that I use that pulls up people's comments so I could see them in real time rather than see them pop up in this in the chat, right? Here's the same character because you know I don't know if this dude got a face or not, so he's just gonna be a character right now. And the character is like, hit that like button, please, beautiful people. So he came in here cheerleading, rah-rahing, and supporting. Some people would say he was on my clique, but I'm not going to be so overly dramatic about it. But I am gonna say your homie was up in here cheerleading from the moment he stepped into the neighborhood. Why would you be doing that? Like, how do you go to somebody's stuff and be doing that? But let's go. I turned around, sir. I need to speak to you for a second. So while you up in here telling people hit the like button and stuff, I'm gonna need you, if you can, hit that link button down there. Always be a lady. That Momo, I love her. Cause she be always being a lady in the midst of bull ass. And I'm not like these other peoples. I'm a good listener. Cause I got questions. I'm going to get me a pin for my hair. Well, I guess I went to go get myself a pin for my hair. I'm looking through my I'm looking through my block list. Mm. While I'm doing this, I'm multitasking while I'm waiting for Mo to get back. Mo from November 2nd to get back. Mo from November December 12th. She's searching through the Sorry about that. I just came back.
That's all right, Momo. What's really good, yo?
Mm. Hold
Talk
on. Let
about
me
it.
see if I'm gonna be able to hear you.
You don't hear me now?
Look. Oh, I remember this too. I remember this like yesterday. My sound wasn't coming through, and I told this big doofus that I didn't have any sound, and he just kept on keeping on. It's ridiculous, but y'all gonna have to live through ridiculousness while I'm still going through my block, my hidden users. Let me see. Looks like I'm having sound issues. Hello? Hey Karen, you must have got that Jewel Guard account because it's hitting. Just saying.
Do you hear me now?
But you can hear
Hello?
me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, you're still hidden, Jewel Guard. There's no entry point here. You're done.
What's really good?
Yeah. I can't stand YouTube. Okay, well, I'm gonna use the I'm gonna have a delay with you because I'm using the actual stream to hear what you're saying because I can't hear it.
Oh, okay.
So he acknowledges that. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is another case though of somebody being puppeteered while on the platform. Like maybe they're checking in with somebody to get information and I had to delay and it was just helping them out.
Let's talk about it. What's up? What's really good, Momo?
All right. So I just want to know from you, what are you apologizing? Yeah. Mm-hmm. What you apologize for?
Oh yeah, because I was wrong to you, know what I mean? That's what I'm, know what I mean?
Oh, oh, oh. I forgot. See how playing something back? So let me just say this.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. This motherfucker. Oh, he definitely is reminding me of why I have my principalities. Yo, on this free app, not that I even accepted this MF's apology, but this is why you got to nail these Negroes down to the ground when they say they apologizing. This is an example of blind apologies gone wrong.
I said some wrong shit, and that's what I'm apologizing for. Is that good or bad? I mean, Hello?
It all depends, sir.
Oh,
In
okay. All
terms
right.
of good or bad.
Well, all right, all right. I mean, if you don't want to accept my apology, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'll step off. You know what I'm saying? I won't come back in your chat. Okay? All right? It ain't a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say sorry and,
No,
you know what I mean?
let me explain. All right. All right. Let me just explain something to you. I think this is the video that Mimi wanted to get. No, it wasn't because it would be another one because it's on a Zoom link. Please remember, I have a delay. Okay. Are you apologizing because of what happened on a panel with us or what you said after the panel?
All of above. Huh? How about that? All of above. How about that? Okay? That's all I want to try to get at. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, God is good, you know what I'm saying? All day, every day. That's all. Because if you got God in your life, it's no need to be me.
Go get your God, sir. I think you need your God all the time. I think you need to go get in. See these fake Christians, microwave Christians.
Mean. You know what I mean? It's no need to be mean. But you know,
Nah, it's reasons to be mean. It's a bunch of reasons to be mean.
um, but it's all good. And some people don't like you, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about me. Some people don't like me. So, it is all right. So, I
Some people don't know you like me. And I wasn't trying to get to know you either. This is just the crazy stuff. This that crazy work. All right. I don't have Trey on my block list here.
I just wanted to get that out the way.
Mhm.
And I won't I won't come back. I won't come back in your chat, man. That's
Mo, you should have been like, okay, sir. But you know what Mo was thinking at this moment? She said, self. She said, Mo. Everybody got, everybody got. Hey, Miss Indy, everybody got options around here. And he should have utilized his options to enter, right, cautiously. Because in Momo's world, if I put your name, because I never really invite people to a conversation. Hey, Carla, I never invite people to a conversation, but I invited him to this conversation. Clearly, there was a topic that I wanted to discuss, but being a lady, when you get to a certain age in life, remember my focus is you are born a girl at birth. You mature into being a woman by age, or you become a woman by age, but your maturity and how you conduct yourself and all the things, all the essence of you being ladylike comes with maturity. It comes with taking the lessons of being a woman, combining them with the age that you are, that big age that you are, and utilizing those qualities to your benefit. So this is all ladylike because I'm gonna tell you, I just blocked the fool. And I was mad because I forgot to block him and he showed up the next day and I was just cordial. See how that cordial stuff happens? But after this, he was on block moment 100 because I don't need this type of person. I have a choice. If I run into him in public, then I have to use that public forum and conduct myself accordingly. But here in Motown, I make choices.
that's all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here. I saw you. I like your the interview you did on that that uh that case. That was a good interview. And I'm just putting my little 2 cents in it. You heard? That's all. Cause all this YouTube shit is
What
entertainment for
case?
me, baby.
Which case?
The thing you did the other day,
He don't even know.
which I
He
think
don't even know.
about with that lady, I
He
think,
don't
or
even know.
something.
Who sent this man over here to me? Show me to your leader, sir. Who is your leader? I want your leader. I need your leader. I'm tired of them sending out their cronies. I need you. I need your sir. Who's your leader?
I can't recall.
It was the Alicia Andrews case. Shit crazy to me. The one in Florida.
Right.
Hang on a minute. I'm gonna try to reconnect my sound. Well, I'm reconnecting the sound over there. I just want you to know I went through my block list. You're not on my block list. Anybody remember how I unblocked Miss Tawana because she was somewhere else? Good morning, quick live. Ain't nobody ever shut me down. Oh, shout out to
Hey, yo, Momo, I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here for a little hot
you
minute,
was here.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
That's
what's
all,
up,
you know what I'm saying?
Negro. You was here for a hot. You was here. It wasn't a hot minute, sir. It was a hot second. I just needed to have you on the record with your stupid ass apology. So when you did the shit that you just did and that other shit, I could come back and just be like, what the fuck? Get about it.
You hear me?
I got the sound now.
Okay, yo, yeah, I'm just here for a little hot minute. That's all. Say what I gotta say, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I've been on here for 8 years, right? When people
I know. Trust me, I know.
Why you know? But I think I asked the same question back then. Or at least I walked away from here doing that. Thanks, Carla. I'm on it. Oh, so you knew me and I didn't know you?
Yep.
Okay. So I've been here. People apologize for stuff. And if you don't ask them what they apologize for and get an understanding of what it was about, you know
right.
what happened?
The understanding needs to be understood. You heard? You feel me? You good?
Man, the understanding needs to be heard. You understand me? You feel me? We good? No. It's like this. Mo, stop. Oh, I'm crystal good.
Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah, because I am from Southside, Jamaica, Queens.
No way.
I claim it every day.
Okay, all right, okay. All right. I knew it was something special about your little ass.
Ain't this some shit? All right, Mr. Beefy. So I'm just to understand you ain't got no issues with me.
All right, cool. That's what's up. That's how we doing it. Yeah. Word the mother. Thank you so much, man. And you know, sometimes I might just pop in the chat, say, well, no, hit that like button, beautiful people, and that's it, and keep it moving.
All right, well, you be careful. You be careful out here. Although I don't got no enemies because this is only YouTube shit.
Right.
But the moment somebody pull up, pull out, pull over, pull around, I'm gonna be all. The moment somebody pull up, pull around, I'm gonna be all up on it. That's what happened to me the other night. Somebody pulled up, I was all up on it. So I ain't changed.
That's right. Stand your ground. That's how we doing it right now. Stand your ground, huh? Yeah.
Well, all right, yo. Let me stand your ground over where you come from. I said, go stand your ground over there where you come from. With the joke, and this Negro just, you know, he just kept it up. Like he like just sitting around, like, oh yeah, it must be under privacy. Yeah, there. Hold up, getting closer. I see you when I see you. Thanks for coming.
Yo, Momo. That's what New York people do. You feel me? We do us. We know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It's a cold world out there. and we the
I don't know
lions,
what
and
the
we
hell
gotta,
we the
you know what I'm
lions.
saying?
Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. People are free at last. All right.
We gotta take charge of shit. You heard? That's all.
Let me
That's
ask
what we do.
you got a problem with all New York people? No New York people on this free app.
Oh, do I got a problem? I don't got a problem with nobody, tell you the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is all entertainment for me, man. You know what I'm saying? When niggas want to act up against me, they look stupid. You feel me? You
I'm gonna have to hold you to that. I'm gonna have to hold you to that. Cause you definitely ain't got no face. You sitting up here. I don't remember which October the 31st movie this is, which Halloween scary fucking movie this is supposed to come from. We already know. I don't know them. This is just creepy.
dig?
Nah. No,
Yeah. Look
no,
at that
that's
smile. Yeah,
no,
look
no,
at that smile. I got you going, girl.
no, I'm being cordial because I don't, to be honest, Mr. Beefy, I don't know you. I never
Exactly. Yo,
when
that's
we
how you supposed to be. That's how us New York niggas get down. You feel me?
no,
We gotta be
I ain't never
cordial.
met. I'm just gonna tell you, the YouTube New York Negroes act like you. But the ones that pee standing up and walk the streets and hit, their Timbs hit the curb, they don't act nothing like you. This is really in some other kind of space. I don't know no dudes that act like this from New York that are not part of this digital reality. No.
That's so good. It's so good. I know you don't know me, but it's so good, baby. You heard? You dig?
You stupid. All right. Just, I can't tell people what to do on here. So,
Nah, man. It's all
yeah, I
good,
can't
man.
tell
Like I
people
said,
what to do, but I can't tell people where they're not going to be at.
you know what I'm saying? I got those clown ass niggas that don't like me. It's all good. They don't have to like me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have to get along with you. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't stand you,
That's normal.
Nicola. You gonna come in and be like, look at Mo's face, laughing my ass off. But he don't know. He don't know.
So, hey, it is what it is. You got some people that like you, some people that don't like you. That's how life is.
Yeah, I just never, what I don't understand, because this is the YouTube environment, why people go, rallying behind folks if you don't really know who the folks are.
Well, hey, I was just going with the flow, you heard? But
Oh,
I like when you stood up for your cousin, you heard? I like when you did that. You stood up for your cousin. And that's uh Joy Chit Chat, you heard?
mm.
And I like how you did that and you stand up and you was on point with that.
Well, apparently she didn't see it that way.
Well, yeah, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Like, apparently she didn't see it that way. You
well,
understand?
yo, like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? God see everything, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And right is right, wrong is wrong, and
Here come
and
this
and that's
Christian, this microwave Christian shit. God sees everything. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I don't mean to be disrespectful for those people that are definitely under the cloth. But if my first experience with getting to know the creator came from meeting these people on this internet, I would become an atheist. Because the God they speak of is not the one that I believe I got a relationship with or I got an understanding of. This super creature that they be speaking of that does all of this harm, I know he's no respecter of persons, but he's also not this image that they've created. This is why you're not supposed to idolize anything. This is what happens when you become in the worldly. You start doing stuff like this.
That's what it is. You heard? You feel me? You dig? But yo, Momo, let me go, and I hope you have a good day. You heard? You feel me? You dig?
Got it.
All right. Bye bye.
Good night. I'm just looking at Nicola's comments. She says in the lounge. So basically, sir, from your initial engagement, the vote, the consensus, in the words of John Frank, the consensus is take your ass to the lounge. And then I permanently put him in the lounge. But let's see when he got to the lounge. Let's just first see. Let's see when he left what I had to say, because I don't remember and I didn't refresh my memory.
All right.
I think I went back to my program. So, do you see the face? I'm like, man, do you see that face? That face is precious. Go Mo with that face. It's like, so this motherfucker. Let me take a moment to pause for a second, because I got to tell y'all about protecting your peace. I'm 50-something years old now, right? If I could speak to 8 years ago, wait a minute, what am I? How old am I? Let me do the math and right about now. If I could speak to 44-year-old me, right? Or 40, whatever 40-year-old me was when I came on this internet and got involved in this live streaming and stuff. If I could speak to 40-something-year-old Mo and say, girl, don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. I would have stopped. If I had just had the common sense that I kept saying, if Cheek was alive, he would have dragged my ass off of here, or he would have left me by now. It would have been one or the other, but it wouldn't have been both. I wouldn't have been up here doing this shit. That I know for a fact, because this would have been unacceptable. Unacceptable. Just unacceptable. All right, so now let's go to, we went from November 2nd. Let's go to 8 days later. Her was that she's accusing me share
have to watch.
Okay, I got a guess. So I'm gonna have to put this on pause for a moment. What can I do for you, sir?
Yo, what's up, Mo?
This is like being on a panel, being on Sakina's panel, and somebody comes to bust in the door, or bust down the door and slack Mo. See that attitude when it first come in? It's like, I just want y'all to see the greeting. Because you got to read everything about somebody. This why some of y'all come up dead and stinking, because y'all don't read the room.
Silencer and pretending like she didn't know that Demonica Slut Bucket was her nickname.
Psycho, you gotta understand, man. People don't have to watch.
Okay, I got a guess. So I'm gonna have to put this on pause for a moment. What can I do for you, sir?
Yo, what's up, Monica? Yo, I just want to say, yo, you doing a good job, man. 100%. And that's facts. You heard?
All
I
right.
just want to say that. I just want to say that, man. I'm watching you. I know. I know. I think somebody blocked me in your chat, but I'm watching you. You heard?
Me. I
And I
heard.
think you're doing a. And I think you're doing a good job because you got that New York style. You heard? All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
You
All
you want
right.
to put a quantifier on that?
What?
I said you want to put a quantifier on that. I'm doing a good job where?
On your live, on what you do.
Okay. But you're
All
not
right.
taking sides, right?
What?
You're neutral, right?
I'm what? Yo, listen.
Neutral, right? I'm he not neutral. He couldn't even get that together, right? He knows where he comes from. I know where he comes from. So what are you doing over here? Why are you over here? See, it'd be one thing if I just saw a comment in somebody's thing and it was attached to this man. I just would have been like, all right, that's his opinion. Everybody got opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. But guess what? You came over here in an apology mode, apologetically you, or apologetically YouTube, because this is typical YouTube BS. This is the stuff that you encounter on this free app. Asking the question, are you neutral?
Listen. I'm on your side. You heard?
All right. Now, let's evaluate people being on my side. Because I like people on my side. Don't you like when people tell you they on your side? Some of the most famous dead people had people on their side. Some of the most famous deceased people had people like this on their side. They'd be like, hey, it was an inside job. How you think that happened? Because they had people like this on their side. Imagine if I took this seriously. Imagine that. Just imagine. Hey, be
I'm
careful out there.
I'm on your side, man, and that's what counts. You heard? That's all I'm saying.
Man, people like this on my side. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'd rather be a loner. I'd rather be the only one inside my room. What was the saying with my 6 or 7 people, 8 people, well, it's really 9 people, one is deceased. So having my 9 people in the room and one honorary deceased person. Go holler at that.
All
Be
right?
careful out there, sir.
Yo, listen. I'm always careful out there. You heard? I'm always careful.
Well, have a good night. Well, obviously, you wasn't too careful. All right, let me just wrap this up. Thank you for
All
coming
right,
up.
cool. Yep,
All right.
yep. Got you.
I wrapped that up and I made sure at the end of that live, before I left off the screen, I put him in the permanent lounge. He lucky I didn't flag him for harassment. Okay, so let's go to the receipt. Now I gotta find the screen again. Hold up. Where I put it? Monica, what are you doing? Here it is. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, at this point, to watch you, I need to get 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, 4 cent. It can't be for the free. You see? Yeah, at this point, that's what it's got to be. Watching you for what? So we can hear you read the same stuff after the same stuff after the same stuff after the same stuff after the same. Like y'all like repetition, so I'm just making sure I do my part. Y'all love it. Fuck, somebody want to keep listening to you say the same stuff over and over again. Oh, ass niggas y'all be around, man. That's crazy.
When she has responded to it prior many times.
Look, pay attention, y'all. Just listen. That's all you got.
Sounds like she was on the same topic yesterday when she was trying to explain her thoughts on what I had to say. Talking about the psychotic one over there. You see the repetition that Karen was talking about? You still talking about the same thing. She knows the names I called her. You had to go through them all again. Imagine listening to somebody and it's like Groundhog Day. You're just hearing the same thing that they said. The only reason why I just played this clip is because I was getting to that dude, and then I heard her talking about the Demonica stuff. Again, the reason why the Demonica issue became an issue is because somebody who I wasn't speaking with shared the video, but I was still subscribed to him. And I said, oh, let me get out of here. So let me unsubscribe so because I don't like that vibe. And then I had to practice self-discipline not to listen. So just a word of a cautionary tale around here. I'm not going to click on this woman and listen to her because, one, I invited her to the platform to have that discussion that she wants to avoid. Now, I would avoid it too. I would avoid it by all means necessary because she can't handle. She won't be able to handle Momo. We already caught. She's one of those people who are caught in traffic on a John Frank panel many moons ago. I think it's been pointed out to me, Momo, you walked away with the belt on that occasion. You know, the WWE belt. I walked away with it. I'm still holding it. If I should catch you in traffic, maybe you want to redeem it or at least attempt to. I hope you know how to act like a lady, not try to take over the mic and talk over me because I'm just going to be here quiet. Because we already know who you are. And I believed you every time I saw you from the moment I walked over there into Tommy Sotomayor's world. Girl. And he was playing that video and you was like, you see my growth? And I wrote, growth where? Here I am, December 12th, 2025, and I'm still saying the same thing. Growth where? Mm, 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 mm. Nice try though, trying to really pick at somebody, in the words of Karen, that you stalked. And I already explained to you in the beginning of the video why I agree with Karen's analysis that you are her stalker, that you have stalked Karen. Just for those of you, because I think I have a larger audience. And I don't want y'all to miss it because y'all can't go back right now. Or maybe y'all can. But basically what I said to this individual is that to qualify somebody as a stalker, they have to do something more than watching your public videos on the YouTube. More than just going in, clicking in, seeing your videos, talking about your videos. That doesn't qualify in my purview as stalking somebody when everybody is building content or putting out content. What does qualify unequivocally as being a stalker is looking at people's public records, going into people's court cases, trying to get people to attend court sessions. That's stalker behavior. Going up and pulling out people's parents' homes and putting it all that kind of information that you either had to pay a service or get in the YouTube web from whoever, I call them dossiers, collect dossiers on people. That's when it's stalking. That constitutes stalking. So no. Oh, that one time at band camp? You mean when somebody called your pastor? Was you fucking the pastor? I'm just asking for those who just want to, we just on the theme of, microwave Christians. Because we know you didn't understand what fornication meant. That's how you ended up with husband number 5. And that's why right now you just a fucking big asshole. It's amazing how somebody who has been up here with a track record of showing people, that's what has been purported on the YouTube street, that you are dating men that when you walk out of the house, they are walking up ahead of you and leaving you to walk down the steps with both hands holding on to the rail. Do you have some medical history, some health issues you want to share with us? Oh, I forgot. You can't share your personal your real stuff. You got to stay in the hypothetical realities. You know why? Because if you were to share your real stuff, you're afraid that people will use that against you. You have to turn every aspect of your life into candid camera for the YouTube. Can you imagine meeting a guy on the YouTube? I'm just saying. Oh, not the empty purse situation. I said the only thing that Louisiana Purchase and Momomo got in common is I own a bag from the front from Paris, and your territory was acquired from Paris. Anyway, weird energy. It's just weird energy around here. It's just weird. I don't know how better to describe it, but it's not stalking the way that you say it is. And even when someone just shares a little smidgen of you, and this is how you know when something is so surreal. Guess what she didn't say? She didn't say, "Hey, somebody sent me this shit. How you doing? How it feels being in the lounge? Are they treating you good up in Mo's lounge? Are you in the Queen Miko section? Because I got a VIP section for the woman that you and your husband, ex-husband, if we was definitely a YouTube ex-husband." By the way, talking about Mr. James, sir, nobody was in your business because I saw your little comment over there in Trey's room. Nobody really understood what you meant it for, but I know what you was talking about. When I disclosed to the world that you was over there in the wee hours of the morning talking to the Mississippi chick, and I said, wait a minute. How somebody whole husband, WHOLE, is going to be listening to another woman in the middle of the night? Yes, sir, I said that. I said that was weird to me. I said, yo, psycho, Go get your husband. But see, that was during the time when Karen had an allegation that y'all were operating the Mississippi Musty account because the Mississippi Musty account had some connections in Mississippi. And as far as she remembered, that you had some connections in Mississippi, Alabama, wherever it was, you know, that exhausting bullshit. Hey, Miss Talana, that exhausting bullshit. That was Karen's allegations at the time. I was just listening and I was like, well, maybe that's why the husband's over there. So that when I was over on that woman's panel, Mr. James attacked me. He came out cussing at me and everything. I was like, Mo, clutch your pearls, girl. You in public getting slaughtered by somebody. Then y'all want to come and brag about it. No, I was just being a lady. I'm in somebody else's territory. I know how to go home and talk shit. See, part of the art of being a survivor is knowing when to get out of something and be able to get safely home and then talk shit from your safe quarters. If you ever get drugged, I'm using y'all word drugged. I would have said dragged, but if you ever got your ass jumped, tore up from the floor up in somebody else's camp, and then you still had the energy to crawl onto another panto. I found it so funny listening to Trey saying, Joy, it's not panto, it's panel. Sir, that's the lingo over in the cemetery. They talk like each other. They look, it's like an Amway product. Y'all ever heard of Amway? They buy the same deodorant. They buy the same soap powder, toothpaste, perfume. There's no originality. So yes, Unitopia, which is Unitonica to y'all, calls it a panto. Someone is only showing their allegiance to where they've been at. You can always find somebody's markings by listening to how they conduct themselves. If one was to come out and be like, hey, I was on a panel, we might not be able to identify. You come from a different society. This is that cult-like shit. Imitating others. Adopting it as a cultural stance. That's what they do around here. They sit around for hours and they listen to people manipulate their thoughts. What are you expecting them to do but sound alike, smell alike, look alike? That's why Karen has this saying, that aura. Hashtag that aura. They repeat the same storyline. Right now, we're going to go through who's a racist. Y'all about to wake up your Fed account. Fed from the feds. Y'all doing big. Y'all doing it big. Y'all doing it big. Y'all doing it big for the new year. But y'all gonna do that shit all around here by your damn self on your lonesome. To be honest, I never. So Vonnie's gonna get. I don't know if she's gonna get her feelings, but I remember when I was on Joy's panel that time. I got it. Let him type now. I got it. He should type. He should be able to type now. I got it. Carla, help me out. What was I gonna say before you said that? What was I saying? Remind me what I was saying, cause I got totally. I got totally. Yeah, I said I need to know how I unblock Miss Tawana because he must be over there because I went over to the other thing and I didn't see him in that other section. So he had to be wherever you was at. And then Carla walked me through it. Okay. What was I saying before you told me about the blocking thing? I was just saying something. Ah, I lost that whole train of thought. But that's okay. Because at the end of the day, these people just do the same thing around here. They all it's just a repeat cycle. It just never ends. And you be wondering, when is it gonna stop? Like when I was listening to the video, it's like we just gonna be stuck in 19 no, what was it, 2018 forever? We just gonna be stuck in, oh, this person did this to me. Even when apologies have transpired, and the moment you get mad, the people go right back to what happened before that. Oh yeah, I see you very well, Em. Okay, thank you, Nanya. So Vonnie was on. So this a throwbacks. So it was, I believe it was over at Joy's camp. It was Monica. Vonnie came on the panel. I was up there talking. Something happened. I believe that it was around the time. Now this is so cousin. Let me just help you when you have a memory fart and you're not really sure of the events or the cycle. Here's how you should state it, or here's a good way of putting it. Once upon a crime, I was invited by Kelly to do a game. Okay. And she wanted to play a game. Like Bonds wants to play a game with everybody and give out prizes. I don't think we were so sophisticated. We was just playing games back then. No money was attached to it. Anyway, I go on the anywho, I go on the panel after, maybe leading up to that event or sometime thereafter. So I'm either going to be on Kelly's platform playing the game as I promised her I would, or it's um after I've been on the game. So Vonnie's over here in um yeah, it was Vonnie. She's over there on Joy's platform. So when I hear Vonnie saying, Joy, I used to be a mod in your room, I have a quick flashback that morning. Yeah, that is true. That is now what I can put that in my bank as a guess what? A fact. I went up there and Vonnie was like something to me, Mo. And I'm like, who are you? And she's like, girl, don't act like you don't know who I am. I'm like, no, who are you? And she says, I'm a dropette. And I went immediately to ask questions. And we know how that story went from there. But that's my first memory that supports Vonnie saying, hey, I was a mod over in your shit. I was down with you. So the question becomes, how does somebody who was down with somebody, so let's take Joy and Bonnie out of the rest of this. We just use them to set up relationship. Now let's talk about the topic and not talk about them specifically. Can everybody agree to do that? Is your mind clear enough that you can now say, okay, I get what Monica is trying to show me about the relationship there. Now let's get into it. It's like when the preacher is in his pulpit and he want to halfway tell you about a scripture, but then he wants to relate it to something. Now I'm relating this to something else. How do people go from Giving people total access to them by being a moderator in their room means you're in good standing. You're somebody that I trust enough to handle my shit, to guard the front door, to being somebody that you are pulling up on in the middle of the night and asking them, when did I become boy this to you? When did I become masculine to you? When did we fall apart? Is basically the question in that night. Sometimes people get bogged down with the situation that they don't get the answer to the real question they have. How did we go astray? So if you got somebody in your life that you haven't spoken to in a minute, I still encourage you to mend those bridges. Some people go and you'll never know. Yesterday, I had a conversation with somebody who lost somebody close to them or should have been close to them. But you know what had happened was they had one silly argument, disagreement. And guess what? The other person is now gone. And they can't resolve that. That will never be resolved. Worst way to end it all. I keep saying that over and over and over again on here, but it doesn't, it doesn't make any kind of sense. It doesn't really reach anybody. It's like I'm just speaking to myself. Nobody understands it until the day you wake up and you find yourself in that situation. That's why Monica is intentionally stating, for the record, and anybody to hear, I ain't got no problems with nobody. Because when I go, I want y'all to have, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all have my permission to go at anybody that comes up here that you know is going to be phony, kicking it and crying it at the end of the day, singing to the end of the road. Oh, no. No, your tribute song is going to be, why you so obsessed with me? I'm still going to stand on that video that I did when, I'm using names today, when Bam, which is the cotton mouth caterpillar, when the cotton mouth caterpillar was up there with the Psycho and they was doing their tribute and they was playing a song, why are you so obsessed with me? It will never make sense to me. And that's what I said. Like, that's the worst. But I know I wasn't part of the View. Because from the view I had, that just didn't make no sense. That didn't even make sense to me. That's it. As I was stating earlier, that tree, that forest in the tree and all that stuff, be very careful of them people talking about because talking about the forest and the tree, because we know that the forest represents the channels that are out here, and the silence that they were talking about when the trees fall. The trees are the people inside the rooms, and sometimes the rooms can be barren. There's nobody around there listening to this stuff. There's nobody repeating the stuff. You understand? And then one day, the forest fire, Smokey the Bear comes out and says, guess what? I spy construction work in the forest. That is them acknowledging that they came up in here and stirred some shit up inside the forest so that they could get some content. I said the other day, I don't want to be somebody else's constant. because that's what it was said. You have to be here to know some of the mismatched words around here. Yeah, I don't want to be that. But sometimes you are. And then sometimes you do have to reach back out and try to catch what it is. And I definitely, everything about me says woman. Everything about me says that I am a lady and I conduct myself accordingly in the public and outside. And then I'm very much comfortable inside my home space. I will see what I'm going to do because there's nothing for me to do a commentary on. There is just two things that I need to go back and clip out and make a comparison to what I actually said in its entirety and between the commentary. You guys have to learn how to pick your battles more wisely. Um, just figuring out who you want to be in trouble with. Hey, cousin, if I wanted to do an eye for an eye, I would do some things, but I know that other things bother you more. So I'm just going to do the other things that bother you more. Because as long as I'm bothering you, at least I know you still breathing. Because, girl, you over there on life support. Um, Then Bonnie was like, y'all over there eating potato chips. I was like, oh. Like some shit you just gotta laugh at. Like, you tell me you didn't find that funny. I found that hilarious. I found that hilarious. I don't even know what's going over there. Because they over there eating potato chips, popping open box. It's a bag. Potato chips normally come in a bag unless you get Pringles or those other new ones that come in a little tube. But anyway, it is what it is. Again, I'm not mad at nobody because this. Let me see how much time I got. All right, let's do this like this. Let's try to walk away with something. Being impeccable with your word, not assuming stuff, not taking things personal, living to your full potential, giving things your best, you know what I'm saying? And then being a good listener. Some folks on here, that last one, being a good listener, you need to do more listening with purpose, intentional listening. It'll work for you. I got a court case that I want to go listen to because I want to listen to the closing argument. Is it? Yeah, it's opening statements and closing argument. In the case of the woman in the woman who well, in the case of the man who's on trial for killing his wife over there in Massachusetts. Um, I just want to just say one thing because I was listening to some stuff on the YouTube street from people that put it up here from like they call it legal tube from law tube. I didn't hear anybody say this, but what the attorneys say is not evident. And this is a very sharp judge. So I want to know how she approaches that today. Cuz nothing the attorneys say is evident, but usually when attorneys have an opening statement and they use language as follows, the evidence will show. I went back and I listened to the opening statement. I never heard the man say that the evidence would show anything. I heard an attorney give something we should now be familiar with, hypothetical reality options for stuff that may have happened in the wee hours of the morning. Like when a man just finished having a relationship with his wife after they had this beautiful dinner. And now I'm thinking about the dinner differently because I'm saying to myself, maybe she didn't want her friend to leave. Let's just play devil's advocate here for a minute. Imagine having one of your good guy friends over at your house and you are arguing with your husband. And then you have this company over and y'all being nice. The smiles and whatever. It's all a facade. But you have the person hang out till you get a point like, all right, are you going home? And then the next day you turn up missing. And then several years later, the husband says, oh yeah, I chopped her up and put it. Yeah, she definitely, yo, she was the most, she was, I was trying to figure out why his ass was over there being Mr. Mom, but I guess it was the ankle bracelet. I guess it was the ankle bracelet that had him confined to the house. So he ended up being the babysitter, but then he really wasn't the babysitter because he took the kids to daycare and they was enrolled in daycare. But just imagine the story don't even sound right. And then you go upstairs and you according to his attorneys, she woke up. She didn't wake up. And he touched her and then she fell off the bed. I don't know what to tell you. This is the second story or the second case this year that I heard the most craziest stuff because it was the other one up there too, way up there in the East Coast up there, where the guy Connecticut though. Was it Connecticut? It was Connecticut. And the guy, I don't know. I don't know. We don't know what he did with his wife's body. She's probably cement somewhere in one of the buildings, one of the homes that he was doing construction work on, because he was a realtor and so on and so forth. And they had like 5 kids. And he was seen on camera disposing of what turned out to be materials related to the woman. Her DNA was all over it, but not anything that was a body part that they discover. But he was running around town throwing stuff inside garbage cans. Apparently somebody wrote a book how to do this, and everybody's reading the book that got money that can chop up somebody. I'm not chopping up nobody. If something happens and you end up no longer here and I did something to cause that, I am calling 911. And I am going to be like, hello, hello, it's me, Momo. I think I need an attorney and y'all need to get here quickly. And that's all I'm going to say. When they show up, I'm going to be all looking. I ain't got nothing to say. But that's about it. There's no way. There's no way. I don't understand it. And the kids were too young to tell the story. Um, it's crazy. But this is gonna be a heated argument because they're gonna tear apart the law that's being charged against him, and it's gonna be, did they show intent that he did all the things, whatever the elements are for. Let me look at that. Let me just take a moment to look for that. Where is that in? That's math. Hmm. Let me see what the other one is. It has to be the deliberate and the premeditated malice and forethought. And what they're trying to what they tried to present is that everything that the government's case everything, so first of all, they're working on two premises. One, that they're dealing with an educated jury body that is just going to see um the letters of the law, what you interpret the letter of the law and what you can find, and take their emotions out of it and say, did he deliberately premeditated? Was it a deliberate, premeditated malice and forethought? Did that occur? And what they're going to point to is the evidence presented by the Commonwealth was that everything he did, searches and all of those other things, occurred after after she was not here anymore, after she became a decedent. So that's what they're going, that's what's going to be their angle of their argument, that there was no forethought, that he did not have any planning involved. It, whatever happened. She, and whatever they say, but I don't think in closing arguments they're going to be able to allow to say that she could have passed away, just whatever that random passing away was, unless they were able to get the medical examiners to see that. The reason why they rest their case without having put out anything is because they're saying that, listen, they haven't proved that element. And guess what? Every other element that they thought, every other crime that they thought he was guilty of, he agreed he was, and he pled to it. But this is the underliner, and this is on the table because there was no malice and forethought. There was no premeditation. Anything he did happened after she was no longer with us. So they definitely need to put in those lesser charges. That's just my opinion of it. Anybody else watching it, you can formulate your own opinion. Go listen to the commentators, and that's it. What case are you talking about? Just got here. The guy that's on trial for the for taking out his wife on, over there in Massachusetts. What is his name? I'm not really into that. I was watching it, but I wasn't like really into. Brian Walsh. I just was I was just about to say it. Brian Walsh. Um, yeah, him. Every time I hear the name though, I was thinking of, what's that guy? You remember the one? Ah, don't pay me anyone, because I think his name is spelled differently, but he was a Walsh too. This whole case though is just creepy. Um, I think things I'm watching today anyway is just creepy. All right, this is Mo. I've got to go. I know one thing is cold outside. And lastly, his attorneys, they better do good cleanup, because I could see people looking to disbar them for how they put together that opening statement, and that's it. But they did, yeah, him. That's who. Oh, so it is spelled the same way. I kept thinking, yeah, that's why I was getting his name mixed up. I was thinking about him, the one that had Adam Walsh, the man that started. Well, I don't know if he started, but he definitely got missing and exploited children on the map. once upon a crime based on what happened to him. The Go-Go Beach dude, that case is heating up. They made another arrest. This one was of a man of color over there, and you should see them. They was like, they just put reasonable doubt in that dude's whole case by doing that. Because this is so apparently there was a beach in New York. I've never been there, but somewhere between, it looks like it might have been like between Brooklyn and Long Island. But then that stretch, you can go from Brooklyn to Long Island, but you do go through Jamaica, Queens. But you go from Brooklyn through Springfield Gardens and all those areas of Queens, the airport, JFK, and you go into Long Island. There's some beach down there apparently, and these people are just dropping off bodies all over this beach. So now we got a second killer. They're not saying he's a serial killer, but they have a second killer who put a body in there, and it was a body of a woman of color and her child. So they now made her arrest. So that's just gonna open up, like, how do you know the bodies on the other end was that was related to this, was related to that? I don't even know what that was about. But anyway, this is Mo. I've got to go.